So next we have the Asylum segment, where my friend Brian and I, we talk about the terrible Asylum movies. We got kind of Mystery Science Theater 3000 style of us reacting to these movies. So
awesome.
It's good time. So, watch that. Hey, so it's Alec. I'm here with Brian. You might have noticed some of his comments. They're usually pretty good. He's a good commenter. Yeah. He talks about Ninja Turtles a lot. This is the Ninja Turtles guy, everybody. And we're just back from the Asylum. And the Asylum is this film company that makes terrible, terrible movies.
Yes, many of them just blatant rip-offs of some of your favorite films, or not so favorite films you may know, like
like Transmorphers, or Sherlock Holmes with a dinosaur,
or Moby Dick 2010, or Snakes on a Train.
Classics, and they also do Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus.
Yeah, that was their big original movie. I think it actually got theatrical release.
But most of them go direct to DVD or direct to Sci-Fi Channel.
Right.
And they star fallen pop stars and fallen TV actors like Debbie Gibson.
Debbie Gibson is in Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus.
And Jaleel White, which you might know as Urkel, is in Mega Shark versus Crocosaurus.
Yep.
And Barry Bostwick is in Moby Dick 2010. We didn't watch one with Tiffany, but Tiffany appears in some as well.
Doesn't she fight Debbie Gibson in one?
She does.
Wow. We should have watched that.
We should have watched that one.
Anyway, we watched the two Mega Shark ones.
And we watched Titanic 2 because it's not a sequel to Titanic. It's just they made a new ship, and guess what happens?
Yeah, well, you can guess.
So we watched those three films. We recorded our reactions to each of them, and here's some highlights. We're going to throw in some clips from the trailers as well, so check it out. First giant octopus attack.
Yeah, at least this movie doesn't screw around.
No, it just gets right to it.
It knows,
it's called Mega Shark versus Giant
This is what we want to
Octopus.
see. Oh, look at that eye.
Is it going to blink again? Yes, it blinked again.
Looks like it wants to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's like, oh man,
why?
Destruction is so tiring.
Why did you wake me up? Oh, God. I have no choice but to go on this rampage.
Now we're in California.
Looked into its eyes.
What did it look like?
I saw something else out there. What? Never mind.
What, like the giant octopus and giant shark that passed by your
that you
boat?
couldn't possibly miss?
Yeah.
Wasn't like it was a guppy.
The ant out there. Oh, never mind.
Never mind. It must have just been
just a trick of the imagination.
just a jellyfish. Some,
Was that guy?
Yeah.
This moon's organic.
You name one thing in that ocean that calms down like that.
There's something big out there.
When you think scientist, you think 80s pop star.
At least the good folks at Asylum Films do.
Yep.
Oh!
Oh! What a burn!
Gorilla in Manila. We'll get them to kill each other.
I'm becoming less impressed by her acting because it's just like, okay, now Debbie, look in awe. Wait, Debbie, look concerned now.
Now look like you need to.
No, look like you need to take a crap.
Yeah.
What's that noise?
That's the glory. She's been hey, shh. What? That rumble? Shh. We're gonna get out of here.
Shh. Shut up already.
Holy...
Let's pull that thing down! Oh man!
Oh, that's the worst CG ever! That must have been an how high would he have had to jump for that? Like, how...
Candy-coated human snacks.
That must have been... How high would he have had to leap for that?
Well, I'm assuming it was making its descent.
Right.
But still...
He's
probably a good 15,000 feet in the air.
Yeah. So he must have had to really be deep down.
I know.
To go... The launch.
Right, yeah. I mean, granted, the shark did look like twice the size of the plane, but still, that's like it had rocket propellers on it or something. I mean,
dinner.
Pumbaa. In the jungle, the mighty jungle.
Indy killed Pumbaa.
We're on a hunt, Lieutenant McCormick, to kill a shark.
These things were designed to survive. They survived for more than 400 million years.
Corinne, the giant shark is back. How? How do you know?
It's back.
It's back.
Because it's the name of the movie. Hello?
Come on.
In the water, and there's a chance I can stop it, okay? Stop. You hear that? No sirens, no drills, nothing. Calm down. It'll be okay.
Cue the sirens. Cue the drills.
Okay. Meet me at 1300. We can release some of your stress. So bad, so bad.
That is the sexiest way to initiate sex ever. Meet me in 1300 hours.
We're gonna relieve some of your stress. That's also my new favorite euphemism.
All you need to do is focus on a 1,500-foot pissed-off crocodile that's heading up the coast.
Yeah, and a hungry megalodon chasing him.
They kicked it up in the notch here with the score. It's real, just so intense.
This is intense. Whatever he's gonna do with those ropes and wires, and it's gonna be intense.
It's the most mundane thing I've ever seen, but it's so exciting because of that score. Ah! Yes, it's gonna be Urkel versus the shark because it killed his girl. Revenge.
Pouring on the high seas.
Yeah.
Let's hit an iceberg. Fondle my breasts again.
Yeah. Let me take off my glasses. Now.
This music is trying so hard to be American Woman.
Yeah. It's so big. That's what she said. Oh!
I'd like to thank all of you for joining me on this day that'll go down in this nation's history. A day where the lives lost on board this ship's predecessor were remembered with the creation of the greatest, fastest, most sophisticated ship ever created, the Titanic 2.
Let's make history.
If it wasn't a stupid idea the first time around, 100 years later.
Let's make a new one.
Yeah.
Because people, they'd be all on top of, like, you know what? Let's get on Titanic 2.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
It worked so well the first time.
Let's take a picture of us in front of a picture of the old one that was burning.
Right.
That's not a bad omen at all.
Have another one of your bad feelings, Captain?
You could say that.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If I could have your attention, please.
They were just told to get their life vests, and they're just going to sit there and argue with the porn star there.
Yeah. Guess the mall's closing.
Blue light special on aisle 5.
Oh, I forgot how to walk upstairs.
If you look to your right, you'll see screaming humans.
If you look to your left, you'll see a giant tsunami.
Look straight ahead and you'll see Will Forte with the light.
Oh yes, and one more thing. Our favorite line from any Asylum movie. We didn't watch it, but we saw it in the trailer.
We figured that was enough.
It was enough. Barry Bostwick, take it away.
In Moby Dick 2010.
Take it away, Barry.
We're gonna take revenge on an animal.
I'd strike the sun if it insulted.
So thanks to Brian for doing that with me.